In less than 20 days, we've collected over $90,000 in back-end cash collected this month from a brand new low ticket offer. I'm here to walk you through all the numbers, tell you what's going right, what I think is going wrong, how we're going to improve in everything, and some fundamental principles that 99% of you info high ticket coaches, growth operators, or implementers miss when you look at low ticket or hear anything about it. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Josh Gavin. I'm the proud owner of lowticketoffers.com. In just the last 12 months, I personally helped architect and launch over 800 offers in almost every single niche imaginable, other than sketchy black hat stuff or sex offers, dating offers. I haven't touched those, but if you name any other market, I could probably show you an offer running right now with my name or my hands on it. And on this channel, I just simply document what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, and I'm open and honest about everything. So if you're interested in more content around low ticket Ascension, info, and offers in general, make sure to subscribe. We are halfway to 5,000 subscribers. And once I get to 5,000 subscribers, my friend Ryan Klog is going to get me a gift. He hasn't agreed to that. I'm just saying it right now. So in the comments below, I'll be like, yo, Ryan, pay up. And he's going to have to do it. So let's get into it, guys. Now, last week, I launched a video where I walked you through the update on how things went in October. And honestly, it was pretty embarrassing. The numbers were nothing like what I would want to show or I'm used to seeing. But again, that's just what it looks like when you're launching a new offer in a new market without dry testing and just going from it with nothing. And so we're open and real about it. Again, we did about 133,000 on that one. And that was like the full month. So it was very, very low. And I told you guys that I was launching a brand new offer that I was confident was going to rip. And I was like, this one is it, which is actually my original idea that we wanted to launch for this brand. And we finally got it live. And I'm here to show you the numbers. And this new offer just got the update from the team. We've collected $90,000 and we launched this November 6th. It is November 22nd right now. So I was like we're already like under less than 20 days we've done this and gotten to this number. So we're already about to pass. We're projected to pass what we did last month with a brand new offer, or brand new offer. And we did this in 16-ish days. So I'm excited to show you this and walk you through what's going right. So looking at the numbers here, and again, also if you guys want to know the offer, what brand, and all the information on it, I'm not going to tell you because Alan Sultanic always told me secrecy is the best moat. I believe you guys should follow it. Don't share everything with everybody. I will show you the numbers. I'm being open and honest, showing you all the numbers, showing real stats from a real offer. I'm not going to show you what the offer is, what market, everything like that, because secrecy is the best moat. And also, I don't think you want to compete against me. Anyways, let's get into it. So walking down the math here, you can see at the bottom the numbers. We've spent $35,000 in ad spend right now. You can see our CPC is pretty high. We've sold 206 front-end units, 111 units of the order bump 1, 94 units of order bump 2, and 72 units of the order bump 3. We are doing a simple flow where it goes front-end offer, 3 order bumps, book a call. It's a hybrid call funnel, low ticket Ascension. We're not chasing liquidation. We are chasing Ascension. And the reason why we don't just go right to calendar is because the sales team would rather talk to someone who's already paid money than someone that hasn't. Someone who's paid money shows more. Someone who pays money pays attention more. That's why we do it this way. From this, we booked 131 calls straight from the form based on some like DQ that we do. 31 were qualified, which is like a lot of people lie in the form, so we don't really look at it as crazy, but 31 were qualified if you care to look at that. Our flow from the front end page to the checkout page, the opt-in rate was 11%. You can see here that we didn't drop too far below 10% ever. Here we did, and here we did, and here we did. But if you looked last month, we were at like 6%, so we've doubled our initiated checkout here. Our checkout page is converting at 25% month to date. You can see we had some pretty low days here. And then you can see I came in and made a split test. We started chilling here, and then we're dropped down here and here. So we're still working on that. So our overall front-end conversion rate is hovering around 2.96%. You can see some of the days it's higher, some of the days it's lower, but I want this around 3 to 5%, so we're almost in KPI. So I'll kind of give you an idea of like what's a good number, what's not a good number. All our order bumps are converting over 30%, so I'm happy. We have a 53%, a 43%, and 34%. So that is awesome. 63% of the people who buy our low ticket, they book a call with us. So that's crazy. Like that's awesome. We're not even really touching this because like 50% is good. So if you're doing this funnel, just know 50% is good. So we have 63%. So we're beating that like crazy. Again, 15% of them are qualified based on the form, but we don't really care too much about that. So our cost per call right now is $269. Cost per qualified call is $1,140. And then you can see like all the cash collected we've done here from those units. On the high ticket again, we've collected 90,777 pounds. Total front end units, total is like 483. We collected and like returned $9,000 from the ad, so we are at only a 0.26. And this is gonna be big. This is a big lesson here. You guys are like, oh my gosh, only 0.2. Why haven't you turned it off? Let me cook y'all for a second. Our AOV is $45. Our CAC is 171. So our net cost per acquisition is closer to being around 130. Total then from this, we've collected $100,000. You combine the front end cash plus the back end cash, which means full funnel, we're at a 2.83. All right. Now let me give you the gospel for a second. I cannot tell you how many people freaking turn off an offer because it's not liquidating day one. And not to bring the homie Jeremy Haynes into this, but this actually came up today. Somebody on this post from Jeremy Haynes was saying, Jeremy's saying low ticket this, low ticket that. How about you let your nuts hang low and throw them on the table or risk some serious ad spend for once in your life? Everything is high risk when you're being a wuss, all right? And this homie over here, shots fired. I'm like, hey, I respect it, but I'm also like, Jeremy Haynes not showing shots. Like, I'm in his mastermind. And I was like, here's the thing, dude. I build most of, I'd like to say all, but I'm not going to be cocky, most of Jeremy's top clients winning his awards, low ticket funnels. Like I'm the biggest brands, like we're building them, we're consulting them, we're doing that. And so the point Jeremy's putting here is not low ticket is bad. It's just like a lot of people have terrible risk tolerance, right? They're freaking turning off their ads way too early. And so I made a post where I said the amount of y'all who launch a low ticket Ascension offer, turn it off because you aren't breaking even is insane. It's insane. And it's so funny because so many of you guys here, like you'd be like, oh my gosh, we're at a 0.26. Turn it off, kill it. It's terrible. It's awful. We're losing money. I'm too scared. Turn off the ads. You turn it off way too soon and you'd miss out on a 2.83, right? 2.83 and $100,000 in 16 days. A mass majority of you guys would have done that. And it's not to dogging you. Guess what? I used to do the same thing. When I was hanging around people to turn their ads off, run it for $100 a day, $50 a day, or ask the question, like, how much do I need to spend a day for this to work? Bro, spend all your money until it works. That's a wrong question. And I know I'm being direct here because I'm talking to my former self. I would be like, excuse me, sir, how much money do I need to run a day? $100, $150, as if that's what makes it work. Bro, change that perspective. And so with low ticket offers, the goal these days isn't liquidation. That's the cherry on top. The goal isn't liquidation. The goal is ascension. The goal is ascension. And then you're like, okay, Josh, if the goal is ascension, why aren't you just sending them right to the back end offer? And why aren't you just doing a call funnel? Well, the truth is, we found that it's easier to close somebody who's already paid us money than hasn't. All right, we can all agree on that. Who would you rather get on the phone with? Someone who's paid you $50 to be there or someone who's paid you $0? Who do you think is going to show up to the call? Someone who's paid you $50 or $0? Who do you think is going to trust you more when you present a $5,000 to $10,000 offer? Someone who's paid you $50 or $0? I wonder. Obviously, the person who's already given you money has gone from a freebie seeker, someone just shopping around, to someone who has intent. And so the numbers downstream from the low ticket always back up better in the ascension. So even when we're losing money on the front end, the liquidation is just a nice little cherry on top. Because if you're running a VSL funnel, you are guaranteed to make back $0 day one. When you run a low ticket or a VSL funnel, you're going to turn on ads, and day one you are going to make back $0. And so you are going to need some big balls to run a funnel like that because you're going to have to wait for a 7 to 15 day sales cycle to make that money back. When we run a low ticket ascension offer, we are guaranteed at least something back. On our worst day, we made back 18% of our ad spend, right? 0.818%. Full funnel for the last 16 days, we've made back 0.26%. So with our funnel, I'm making back more money day one back into my account to put back in ad spend than you are with your VSL funnel. And I'm still accomplishing the goal of ascension. So why not do a funnel like this? And it's so funny because I'm not saying VSL call funnels are dead. We're just delaying the VSL funnel. We're delaying it to the back end. So we still have both. It's not like their call funnels are broken and high tickets broken. I'm just adding in something on the front end that's just accelerating and making things better downstream. You guys see that? And so the goal is not liquidation, it's ascension. And the liquidation on the front is a cherry on top. And when you sell something low ticket on the front end, you're making the ascension easier on the back end. Okay, things are clicking. It's making sense. Oh my goodness, you guys are getting it. I'm so happy for you. And so that's the beautiful thing about this funnel. And so you're like, well, Josh, what if they get confused? What if they want to go to the low ticket first? What are all these other things? I'll do videos on that to break down that belief because it's not true and it's very easy to do if you set up your offer the right way. So make sure you subscribe for those future videos. But at this stage, we're just creating way more intention through the funnel. And that's the goal. It doesn't even matter if they don't even consume this low ticket offer because the fact that they're putting their credit card into our Stripe account is already creating a different relationship than what people are used to. So that's it, guys. I hope this changed your perspective. I hope this shows you what realistic numbers look like, what you should be shooting for. If you want to see more content, make sure to subscribe. And remember, we are halfway to 5,000. When we get there, Ryan Clogg is going to send me a gift, which I'm super excited about. Ryan, I can't wait to see what it is. I hope it's a Urus. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. So peace out. Keep cooking. Have a good day.